Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? Good to see you. We have Mary on tonight, Blessed to Crochet. She's having some technical difficulties, so we will see how it goes. May end up being just me here. It's all good. How are you guys? Oh, there she is. Hi, Mary. How are you? I can't hear you. Now you got two of yourselves up. I just can't hear you. I can't hear you, Mary. Can't hear you. Let's see if we bring you up if we can hear you.
Now can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
I have everything set up, and I
was,
kept pressing the microphone and the camera. It wouldn't do it.
I was going to introduce you and everything, but here you are. You've made it. You've got a camera and a video and voice and everything. Woohoo!
It's been one of those days.
Welcome
everybody.
to the channel. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let's see. I'm going to say hi to our folks here. Tammy, Mimi Crochet, welcome. Softball Susie, thanks for coming in and checking out the scene. Hi, Dawn, Tie-Dye Dawn, Barb Jarvie, always a pleasure to have you here. Miss Allie K, thanks for being here. Hi, Mary King. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Veronica. I have a question you guys might know. Do you know when... Oh, I don't remember her name now. There's someone that's live that was live at 7 o'clock. I forget her name. She helps out Miss C. Do you guys know her name?
Start with an S, I think.
She helps out Miss C. Do you guys know? Sunita. Yes, thanks, Dawn. Do you know what time Sunita finishes her lives usually on Monday night? I just don't want to be having going live when she's live. You know, if I can help it, I could push it back or something like that. If she goes like from 7 to 9, then I could start at 9, sort of thing. I'm not going to change it tonight, obviously, but going forward into the future, I don't want to be, doing a live when someone else is doing a live. You just left there, yeah. Does she fit? What time? Do you know what time she finishes, Dawn? Not for tonight, but for the future. Because I don't want to step on Sunita's toes. She's a lovely girl.
She's still in the Yarny community is.
Absolutely. Everybody in the Yarny community is.
Yeah. Why I say that my technical issues kind of reflect my day is because today my daughter had an appointment and we got the addresses wrong. And we were supposed to be in Medina and we winded up in Akron.
Oh my goodness.
Going all around the place.
All over the place.
Like, yep. My technology just kept following me.
No fun. Yeah, so you went there after Joseph, but she's still on. Okay, well, I'll sort it out for next. You're watching both. You see, I don't want you guys to have to do that. I'll find out what time she's usually finished at, and then we'll probably shift the time. Hi, Joseph. How are you? I was just asking the folks if they knew when Sunita was finished her live. But in any case, we're going to carry on with our night. Thank you guys for being here. This is Mary from Blessedtocrochet. I invited Mary on today. Mary's got a relatively new channel, I believe. Am I right?
Yeah, I really started January 13th.
Okay.
And I really don't teach anybody how to crochet. I just come on and do connection and talk about issues and have fun along the way and do yarn reviews and meet great people.
That's cool. What is connection?
Well, I have fibromyalgia. So fibromyalgia really affects my daily life. You know it too,
I
as
have
well.
fibromyalgia along with arthritis.
And I found what's called the lifeboat back last year, and I actually I simulcast a lot of time or at times on my channel as well as their channel.
Mm-hmm.
And we're called the Ripples, and I'm one of them. And I found so many amazing friends through that vehicle, and I just was like, well, I've got a voice, but I love crochet a lot. It helps me through my daily life. And I thought, well, I'm not going to change the name. I'm just going to go with it because everybody's blessed to do something
Mm-hmm.
and multiple things.
True.
So I can still direct people to great people that do wonderful tutorials and show all that kind of stuff. It's just not this girl.
It's fine. Everybody's channel is their channel. Everybody's channel is their channel. My channel started as art channel, and then I learned how to crochet, and so now it's kind of both. And I kind of I have sort of like two. I'm in two two different communities. There's the whole art community, just like there's a whole crochet community, and I was part of that community for many years before I learned how to crochet.
There's a lot of crochet channels that are doing this. They're coming out, and you see a lot more panels and a lot more people coming together.
Yeah.
And connecting.
Yeah. I wanted to do Monday night is my crochet night, and I wanted to be able to use the channel to help out the new people, and get them seen and heard, and get them some subscribers and watch hours and all that good stuff. Because it's not easy. It's not easy to get there.
Oh, those watch hours are golden.
Yeah.
They're golden.
The only way I got my watch hours, because when I came, I was in a coma and I had a brain injury, so I had to stop.
Goodness.
I stopped everything stopped. My channel stopped when that happened, and then it took me a few years to recover before I came back, and everything changed. Now everything was live, and you had to have all these watch hours and stuff. And yeah, so it's only because of our viewers.
Yes,
our viewers.
Absolutely
are what create our channels. So I'm extremely grateful to you all. Hi, Becky. How are you?
Oh, I wouldn't have a channel without the people that watch.
Exactly.
There's no way.
Yep.
I've been talking to myself. This is so fun.
Yeah.
One of the things I do, and I started doing, is I made like a little 60-second or 59-second commercial about what my channel is about. Mm-hmm. And I've invited my supporters, my friends, to send me a short. And I send them my short commercial, and I tell them, you send me yours. Mm-hmm. Doesn't have to be fancy. And I'll put up my short of your channel. You put up my short of your channel on each other's one. Yeah. And I think it's a neat way to introduce people that are supporting me and people that have really good channels, kind of back and forth. And I'm more than willing to do that.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm willing to do that too. Yeah. I have a little 1-minute thing that plays that's my entrance basically to my videos. So that's no problem at all. I would love to do that.
I'm like, you want to send me it, anybody? I'll be more than glad to put it up and say, here's mine, and we exchange it. I think it's a great way.
That is a cool idea. I really like that.
Because sometimes when you're throwing the links up, people are so busy with watching, they don't always get over to that. So when they're going through the shorts, they can go and see, oh, what about this channel? Oh, well, then she's talking about this channel. So I should check out both. And then both gets exposed.
Yeah, exactly.
So
great. Yeah.
A short for a short.
Normally, I wouldn't have any issue with doing the simultaneous broadcasting, but I've got my hours for my lives down to the perfect number that I don't have to pay. I do it twice a week for 2 hours, and that's the exact amount of numbers I can do for free, so that's all right. And I do my members live without the StreamYard, so that's all right. Works out good.
Well, because I kind of simulcast on the lifeboat, I have to have the upgraded one.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, more than one person on.
Yeah, and I'm more than glad to simulcast with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend of mine, and we went on a nature walk, and I sat and crocheted, and she took us on a trail walk.
Very nice.
And so I'm like, I'll be more than glad to, if somebody wants to take me fishing and I can sit here and crochet or this or that, I'll be more than glad to do it.
Yeah. That's great. So tell me about your channel.
Well, I have a channel that I do crochet, but I don't teach anybody. But I do yarn reviews. I've done ice yarn reviews.
Oh, yeah.
I'm allergic to wool and any kind of animal fiber. So I find that a lot of the ice yarn reviews on YouTube are focused more towards that, and that's something that I can't touch. So I've started to slowly, try to do some yarn reviews. I talk about fibromyalgia. On Saturday, we get together and we do like a Saturday night hangout, and I bring people on that want to talk and connect. I ripple and simulcast off the lifeboat. I raised a special needs child, so I talk about that. I talk about things that are fun, but things that are difficult. And just provide, I have a Facebook group called the Lighthouse Beacons. So I say to my people, I said, listen, you can go in there and say, I need the lighthouse on. And I don't have to be on screen. I can turn it on if you all need to connect. But I've met so many amazing people like Pamsky and Jay Hook and so many.
Jay Hook. Joseph was here last week, I believe. Yeah.
Joseph and
Joseph was
Don
here. Pam is going to be here next week. Yeah.
So many amazing
all
people.
My friends. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's Joseph. Glad to have you, Joseph. There's Pam. She's coming up next. I think it's next week. I have my list. Because I have a brain injury, I don't remember. I have to write everything down. Hi, Tina. I need your address. Can you send me your address by my email? It's shannonpratt66@gmail.com. I need to send you something.
And my birthday is in June. My birthday is June 18th. So I'm doing a giveaway for my birthday for the month of May 18th through June 18th. And it's going to have some yarn in it, of course. Some coffee and some other goodies from around where we live. And it's just my way of saying thank you because, of course, I'm over the 500 subscribers. I just need those precious watch hours.
Yeah.
IT.
Is that 500? I thought it was 1,000 subscribers.
It's 500 500 and 3,000 watch hours in order to get the super chats and the the memberships opened.
Okay.
It's 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 to get monetized. And the monetization part, I have said to my mom, because when my dad passed away, my mom had some bills, and I said, Mom, you can have it. I don't want it. And my husband actually needs a diabetic service dog because he's a diabetic. Yeah. And that can cost between $15,000, and I said $1,000, to $20,000 to train a service animal.
Okay.
So that's one of my goals too. And I eventually want to give or be able to put blessing boxes together because yarn can be expensive. I mean, it can cost $60 to go make a blanket depending on what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's somebody dealing with chronic pain that's on a budget that can't afford it, I'd like to be able to take some of my, my funds and put it together a blessing box and send it to them And so they could do like, I love the idea of you doing blankets for the hospital your daughter works
Mm-hmm.
at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a bunch of I got like 6 huge bags full of yarn from a community member. She said I couldn't imagine donating anywhere better, because we love our community hospital, our children's hospital. Everybody loves CHEO around here, so yeah.
So that's one thing that I would really like to do, because it helps you with pain, and then you can take that and make blankets for animal shelters. You can make them for the military. You can make them for cancer.
Yeah.
If I can send yarn to somebody down the road and be able to turn around and they can bless somebody else.
Yeah.
Then to me, that's fitting. And
well, that's what I
eventually,
have on my channel. I have it's called an angel program, where someone funds a blanket, and then they tell me what color they want, and I buy the yarn from them and I make it, and that becomes their blanket that they're giving
awesome
to the kids. So yeah, I've had quite a few people do that. In fact, the blanket I'm working on right now is one of them. This blanket right here is a blanket for the kids, and this was funded by Jill over at Fiber Floozy Crafts. Funded this blanket.
Veronica, yes, a blind service dog can cost even more than what that is. But we have, and you'll see her on my channel. Her name is Mocha, and she is a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. She is a rescue, and she's a foster fail because my daughter fell in love with her. And the one agency that we could get the dog for no cost, pretty much, requires that we only have one dog in the home. And my husband's like, no, we're not getting rid of Mocha. So in order to kind of facilitate that not happening, we have to be able to pay to be able to have the dog trained. Mm-hmm. So we can work with keeping Mocha and still having that other dog. And my daughter had a autism service dog, so I'm very aware. And I spent $15,000 on that dog, and that was the best money I ever spent.
Well, okay.
So it's not uncommon. People are like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, no, I wish it was. I wish it didn't cost that much. So if way down the road, I could take some of my channel and be able to say, you know what, here's some money from, my channel and my mom's channel, to be able to say, here's money towards a service dog, that would just tickle my heart to no end.
For me, I just got my my monetization. I got paid for the first time last month, and it just came perfectly in the middle of the month because I am on a disability pension, which is very low, and literally the amount that I get from my YouTube is that's what I'm eating. It's getting me through with eating till the end of the month, literally.
Well, I'm on disability too, and I can't have anything. I knew that was going to happen. I can't have any of it anyway, so I'm perfectly fine with saying, here, Mom, take it.
Yeah, it doesn't work here. It's not like that here in Canada. If you work, they actually, if you make over $100 a month, they give you actually an extra $100 a month.
Here, if you're on it, you can't, and I'm not in it for that. I'm in it just because I'm enjoying the connection. And she's not somebody that likes to be on camera too much.
Yeah.
So she's just like, Mary, I have it, and I'll let you run with the camera part. And I'm like, I'm just having fun connecting with people. Mom, you can have it. I don't want it. But she was the one that we kind of came out with the blessing boxes together. And, I just want to be able to turn around and help her take care of some of the things that she needs to take care of. But I'm trying. I have a baby shower this weekend. I'm trying very hard to get this blanket done, so I don't knock that over. I don't know. I have to look it up.
Oh, that's pretty. I've seen that recently. Is that a pattern from somewhere? Or?
Yes. And so it's the alphabet.
Yeah, it's very pretty. I love the baubles.
Yes.
Those are popcorn stitches, eh?
Well, the lady uses popcorn. I think she said popcorn stitches. But I don't like the way the popcorn stitches look. I like the way the bobble stitches look.
Okay.
And her pattern is on, she has like 302 patterns on her thing. And I'm probably going to end up with every solitary one of her patterns by the time I'm done.
Who is it?
I'm getting her name. Glowfully Crocheting on ST. She's the one that has the patterns. So it's GLEEFULLY Crocheting on ST.
Very nice.
And she has hundreds, like 302 patterns. So they come on these like big sheets. So I kind of feel like I'm crocheting or cross stitching by doing this. Yeah. Which is another passion of mine.
Nice. Yeah, I'm always working on the next blanket because and I have members of the community creating blankets as well. So they bring them when they're done. And then I'm also making loveys. Like last night I sat here and I made a camouflage dinosaur. Some young lad's gonna love. So I make the stuffies and the blankets.
And, my husband's cousin, or a cousin, is having a baby boy, and I thought I'll do a blanket. And I was so excited because it was done. Well, if you go on my channel, you'll find out why I was not happy once I looked at it. Because if you see, I have to rip out the top part of this one because somehow I missed D, E, F, and G.
Oh my goodness.
So the top part has to be ripped out.
Saw that on your channel. I remember that.
Yep.
Ali K is saying, Mary, did you say your daughter has autism?
Yes.
I watched a great vlog channel, Fathering Autism. Their 18-year-old has nonverbal autism. Have you heard of that one?
I have not, but I will check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
My daughter is 25 and she is married, which I never thought was going to happen. She works with dogs. Surprise, surprise. And she can drive and do all those wonderful things. So that was with a lot of hard work.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yes. I've tried stuffies and I don't do in the round very well.
Oh, no,
we have something on the lifeboat, it's a lifeboat it was started off as a sobriety channel and it's come in the direction of connection. And so I decided, well, they have a trophy when somebody says they've been clean and sober for any length of time. And I thought, well, I'll crochet a trophy.
Okay. There you go.
They have nicknamed this Floppy.
The universe is a funny place. I will be sober 8 years this week, actually.
Well, here's Floppy for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The crew love this so much, I can't get rid of it. I'm sitting here going, this is pitiful. I was able to do a cupcake so that when somebody says it's their birthday on my channel, I can say, I'll raise a cupcake to you. That I was able to accomplish, but I've never been too much in the round.
Veronica says, it depends if you're on SSDI or SSI. I'm in Canada, so everything's different than whether it says whether you're allowed extra earnings.
You can, but it would affect too much. And I've said from day one when I started, I said, Mom, at any kind of monetization, you can just have it. And she wouldn't do well with all this camera stuff anyway. So she's just like, I'm having too much fun. You go ahead and have it.
Yeah. The amount I'm making right now is perfect. I could make up to double what I'm making now and be fine. So that's good.
Regina, here's Floppy for you.
How are you, Mary? Good to have you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Mary. I love you. Regina says she's going to be 19 years clean.
Congratulations.
Good for you, Regina. Congratulations.
I don't know if I can show this one, but this one's on my channel. I don't think I can show it to all its glory.
That sounds like an interesting channel, Ali. Thank you for sharing it with us all.
Yes.
You're doing better, Mary. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
I don't think I can show this, but I will try my best. This one was another one of her patterns. And you can see you can see the lighthouse that was done.
Yeah. Is that half doubles you're doing in there, or those singles?
It's single.
Okay.
It's single. Nice. But I redid this lighthouse to reflect the St. Augustine lighthouse.
Okay. I'm going to put another banner up for you guys. It says, remember to hit the like button, and come back after the video is over and leave a comment so that I can put your name in the giveaway. Okay? So during the live on Monday nights now, I no longer take everybody's name. There's too many people. So just come back after the video and leave a comment, and then your name will go in the giveaway. Okay, guys? So that's what's running through. If you would like your channel link dropped, just put in the word friends, just like I did there, and boom, your channel will come up. There's my link. All right, simple as that if you want to share your channel. The guest is Mary, Monkey Mary. This is Mary, BlessedtoCrochet, another Mary in the house. Monkey Mary is a very dear friend of mine from the interwebs.
And if you go on my channel, you'll see the lighthouse one. Okay. My husband and I celebrated our honeymoon in St. Augustine, so I took her lighthouse pattern from the same Clearfully crocheting, and I took her pattern. I just modified it to replicate.
Is that in Florida?
Yes, okay. To replicate the St. Augustine lighthouse.
Whereabouts are you from?
Well, I was born in Fort Pierce, Florida.
Okay.
And I was raised in South Florida.
Oh, okay.
And I left in 2019 and moved with my family and my husband to Cincinnati. Oh, because that's where my husband's family was. So we wanted to be closer to his family. Mm-hmm. But I've always wanted to visit Canada. I have another friend in Canada that I'm on her channel a lot. From? Saskatoon. Did I say it right?
Saskatoon.
Yes.
Yes, in the prairies. Who's that channel? I don't think I know.
My Other's Keeper.
My Other's Keeper. I just heard recently. Oh, she was on your channel.
Yes.
Yes.
She's Kim.
Yes. Kim. Yes.
We do game day on Fridays. We will not be doing it this week because she will be out of town and I need my Greek fix.
Oh,
and the Greek festival's in town. And I'm
there
going.
You go. Ali is asking you what that puff ball stitch is called.
Well, there's the bobble stitch and there's the popcorn. And I think
there's three actually. On yours?
There's a single crochet. So what you're doing when you're doing this is you're literally doing a row this way of the popcorn and the design, and then you're going back with a single crochet, and then you're going this way. So these blankets are really hard to transport because I literally have like 5 yarns hanging out of it at once. So it makes it real hard to transport this one.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to do that.
But Bag a Day did a description of the different kind of popcorn stitches. And I donated a blanket that was the popcorn stitch with the dogs and bones and stuff to her channel. But she did a tutorial on what kind of difference. I just like the bobble stitch.
Okay.
Because I think the other stitch which is the popcorn, you have to go in.
You have to stop, pull up, go back.
Yep.
Whereas the popcorn stitch, you just do one over the other, over the other, over the other.
I can't remember anymore. I really can't. I just know one of them, you literally have to go in and do like 4 different things and then bring them all together and stop. And I'm like, no, I want to do it
that's the
all on
popcorn
one.
stitch. Yeah. So that's the bobble that you have there then.
So she the lady I got the pattern from, she said you can use either one. And I just really like the ease of the one that you just are on. It's all on one hook. You're not having to go back and then have to stop and then no.
Yeah, that's too much for a big blanket like that. That would be really annoying.
Yes. She does it that way, and that's the way she does it, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And I also use, I don't know if anybody's heard of this, but I use this a lot because of the tip it has. It has a very, very fine tip to it.
Mm-hmm.
And if my ends, I don't care what I do, they always decide they want to pop on out. And so this works wonderfully. It's on Amazon.
Oh yeah, you can stick that in the wash and everything.
Yep. Wash and everything. And you just need a little bit, but it just secures it really easily. And then I don't have to think about it because I don't know what I do. They always seem to pop out.
Tiffany Hansen does that, if I remember correctly. Just to you use it to glue your ends together.
Yep. And like when I'm doing this specific blanket one, when I get to the end of this, I only have to put in the end that I started with and the end that I ended with.
Yeah.
I don't have 3,000 ends to put in. Because I'm tying them off and I'm gluing them in and they're staying.
Yeah. This blanket is pretty good. I've been doing it as I go along for this one. It's only
Is it just a single crochet? It's beautiful.
It's just it's a moss stitch. Moss stitch is single crochet, chain one, skip one. Basically, that's it. But yeah, this is only two yarns.
I'm doing a temperature blanket that way.
Okay.
I did one for my daughter, and I'm doing a commission one.
Yeah, I like it. But I just started a new series called What Stitch Am I Stitching? So basically, I have to do a new stitch every week. So that's so far nobody's been able to figure out what the stitch is. So if you haven't checked out the what stitch am I stitching video, make sure you go over and check it out. And I also did a short on it so you guys could see the stitch real close up. And whoever guesses correctly gets 3 extra entries into the draw for the month. So just a little fun game to play. And then every week I'll have a different stitch. And I'm working on blankets all the time. So anyway, so it's
I love blankets.
I got a few to go. I have my own blanket that I'm working on for myself as well. That's another stitch. I can use that one.
I have 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you weren't right, T. You guessed wrong, but a lot of people guessed that stitch. A lot of people thought it was an extended double crochet. It's not a extended double crochet. Take a look. Here's a hint, okay? Because you're here at the live, you get a secret hint. Because Wednesday's almost here. Take a look at how the stitches are laying. They're not straight. They're like this. They're laying like this. That's a little hint.
I've got 4 different blankets on my hook right now.
I do too. I have 1, 2. I have 3 blankets and 1 stuffy. No, 4 blankets. You're right. 4 blankets. I put all of my new like my projects. I line them up on my couch. And then if someone comes to visit, we'll have to move them. Oh, by the way, do you guys like my new lounge chair? Look, I got a new lounge chair for live at the lounge chair. Live on the lounge chair. It wasn't planned that way. I just my love the lounge chair died. I like you say, I live with fibromyalgia and I have psoriatic arthritis and a brain injury, but those are all separate issues. So I live in my lounge chair, literally, and my other lounge chair was 10 years old and it was dying a fast death. So
I know the feeling.
I'm
I'm gonna
paying
be
I'm
sore
paying for
tomorrow.
this one for a couple of years, but it's good. It's comfortable. It's not crooked. It's not wrecking my back. It's nice and beautiful and cozy. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, it's brand new. Okay, it's nice and cozy. And then I have my little thing here now. It's much easier to crochet here doing the. That's why I did the live from the lounge chair because I was doing it on my desk and it's painful to crochet on my desk. So I moved the whole video and everything over here to the lounge chair.
I do a lot of crocheting in bed, and I get involved in a lot of series. Um, you know, I Love Lucy, Hazel, Cagney and Lacey, and I'll sit and I'll crochet and watch television and I have a select comfort bed
Yeah.
that is just so comfortable, and I can crochet a long time there when I'm having not such a good day.
Can you sit up in it?
Yeah, I have an adjustable bed,
Okay.
and that makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had my little niece came in one time, and of course my husband, when he sleeps, he puts his head all the way down and he wants his feet all the way up because he's a diabetic,
Okay.
and I don't want to be that way. So we have a split king. And
Okay.
my niece came in. She just looked. She was like 5 years old. She's Aunt Mary, and I said, "What's wrong?" And she said, "Do you know your beds are broken?" I said, "Sweetheart, they're not broken. They're meant to be that way." She said, "Your bed is broken."
I know, Tina, my dream bed too. I would love a bed like that. No
Well, I
way
have
that's
tried.
happening.
I have tried every bed underneath the sun, and it is the only bed that I can stand the pressure points of.
Okay.
It was just not worth it. I wasn't sleeping, and that's not good either.
Right.
To not sleep. So we just did it, and
Yeah, I had bought a new bed and then I had my whole coma thing started at home when I had an issue in my bed and everything, and then so I needed a new bed. But anyway, so they all bought me a new bed when I came out of the hospital, and I love that bed. It's great.
well, that's good. You have to be
Yeah.
comfortable.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely. 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 Yeah, it's very comfortable. Thank you, Dawn. And Mimi. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It is a good. I'm enjoying it. So what are you guys all crocheting on here? Everybody in the chat, what are you guys crocheting on? So you need to hop over. Thanks, Miss C. I was asking what time she usually finishes. Yeah, I don't want to Miss C, yeah, I was asking what time she's usually finished. If you could let me know, because I don't want to be going live at the same time as she is. I'd rather be, starting when she's finishing, sort of thing. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Shawls for Mental Health Awareness Month. Very nice, T. Very nice.
I don't know if people can see that, but see, like I've
Barb is finishing up Springs Cal. I'm doing a Bag of Days shawl too. That's going to be a giveaway for the members.
See, I'm changing colors, and I've literally just put like a little drop of glue.
Mm-hmm.
There's the two. I've knotted it, and I put a little drop of glue right there, and I'll
Yeah.
re-knot it again,
Yeah.
and then I don't have to worry about it coming out.
Okay.
And then as I'm going down, I'm also not having to go back and
Mm-hmm.
try to weave in the ends.
That's one thing I couldn't do for the children's hospital, though. That's one thing I
Yeah.
could do. Yeah, has to be only acrylic, nothing, no safety eyes, no nothing, and no. Definitely couldn't put glue on any blanket going to the kids' hospital, unfortunately. But that would be nice.
Yeah.
Uh, Tammy made her daughter in heart round ruffle pot holder to hang on her kitchen cabinet doors. Ooh, that sounds nice, Tammy. I'm glad you're feeling so well too. Mary, Monkey Mary, is making staggered half double crochet. That's gotta be it. Nope, nope, it's not it, Mary. Keep asking, keep trying though. Using glue from fabrics from Walmart, says Tammy. Yeah, I
Tammy,
know.
I just that's from Amazon, and I love it because of the little point, the little bitty nozzle to it, so I can get
Yeah,
a really direct amount and not too much.
I use one of those for my art journaling.
You
I
do
have a
beautiful at
bottle
that.
of. Thank you. I have a little glue bottle of glue, and it's the tiny little. It lasts forever, which is a good thing because it's like $20 a bottle, but it's great. It's good stuff.
This thing will last me a long time before I have to get a new one.
Yeah,
But
yeah, for
I
sure.
just it was like whatever I did, those little ding on ends just popped out, and I was like, no.
Jill says her answer is sweaters. So Jill's making sweaters.
I just love that a blanket becomes like a hug. That's what I felt.
Yeah.
And I do so much better. Every hat that I have tried to make, I usually have to go down several hook sizes for it to fit right. I must crochet very loosely
Okay.
because it seems like a total, it's like, what am I doing wrong? It's like some of the bag a day hats
Mm-hmm.
that she says is 6, I've had to go down to a 4.
Hmm. Yeah, that's strange, eh? I don't know.
And I just
I love making hats because I wear hats. I'm actually Jill Fiber Fuji Crafts. I'm waiting on a hat she sent me. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. I should be getting it probably in the next couple days. It's arrived to Canada, I believe, at this point. Yeah, I'm so glad I got my new chair too. It's so good. It's so good. The other one was really toast. What I was gonna do is I was gonna like save $100 a month, until I could. But then someone, my daughter's friend said, "Well, you should go here and you can, whatever, get a payment plan." I thought, that's the way to do it. Perfect. So that's what we did. I just called and they brought the chair over and it was perfect. Veronica says she crochets super tight no matter what she's using. I'm pretty in the middle, I think. It's on your side, Shannon, your package. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that today, Jill. That it's in Canada. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
the only thing
Monkey
I
Mary
do
says more than 20 years ago, I started to knit a baby sweater. I didn't get very far. I hung on to it for years, and finally, I just unraveled it. I didn't know a soul who knit or crocheted. Oh, that's so cool, Mary. That's hilarious.
these soap say I call them soap caddies that I make.
Yeah.
These are about the only thing in the round that I do halfway decent.
Do you have a tutorial for that? I would love a
I
tutorial
don't
for that.
because I make them and then if anybody wants to purchase them, I do. But you can go onto YouTube. There are so many soap savers or soap, to put your soap
Yeah.
in made out of cotton.
Well, I
And
could
they're
figure it
great.
out.
They make great gifts.
Yeah. I do. Actually, that would be a good addition to what the ones I do. I do like little round scrubbies and I put them in a little container. I make a little container for them and then I put the scrubbies in. And then I have some really nice soft cotton for face cloths. So it's sort of like a little package. And one of those would be perfect with it.
Well, that she was talking about the sweater she undid. My mother started a beautiful knitted heart blanket when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Then she finally said she just has one more big little chunk to do.
Yeah.
Then it was like, okay, Mom, she didn't get it done. So now it's like, okay, to my daughter. Now she's 25. I said, you better get it done because it's going to be for your great grandchild one day.
You just had the one daughter?
I just have the one. She's it.
I have one
And
too, just one.
when
My
she
daughter's
was,
29.
well, if you go on my channel, she did a walk today and she took my phone. I was on a live, and she took my phone and told everybody to subscribe to my channel. So I made a short because she was like, my mom's so beautiful and you should all subscribe to her. And I thought that was so sweet. So she
That's
got a
so
short out of it.
sweet. Yeah, my
Yeah.
daughter comes to my live sometimes. She said she was coming tonight, but she's not here, so she's probably sleeping. She works at the children's hospital. So she's very busy. She's got to work tomorrow, I think. She got a couch too. She saw me getting a lounge chair. She says, "I'm going to get a couch." So I was at her house today checking out her couch. Her couch is awesome. She loves it. Now she's out of her lounge chair and laying on the couch. So now I can have the lounge chair. It's fantastic. Yeah, my daughter spent a lot of time at that children's hospital. She has a whole bunch of autoimmune diseases, and she had a blanket when she was a kid. And I said, you gotta find out what I can make for the kids at the hospital. So that's what she came back with, the blankets and loveys. So that's what we've been doing since January.
If you can do it and be able to give it and it helps somebody, then it's all that matters.
Yeah, it gives
Because
me purpose. It gives me purpose.
I think a majority of what we do crochet, we give away anyway.
Yep.
I don't have much that I've crocheted.
Do you just have the one son, Tammy? I'm a nurse.
That's my
And
daughter.
aw, that's so
That was
pretty.
that was at her wedding.
That's so pretty. Very nice.
And I made the flowers.
Aw. Are they crocheted?
No, they're solo wood flowers.
I don't know
So
what that is.
they come absolutely natural, and then you can dye them almost any color you want.
Oh, neat.
And her wedding colors were copper, turquoise, ivory, and ivory and silver.
Yeah.
And her husband's favorite color is orange.
Okay. Very nice.
So I thought I told her if you go with copper, at least it'll give me a lot to work with.
Yeah.
So I was dyeing hundreds of those flowers because she had 6 bridesmaids. Yeah, 6 in her wedding party and boutonnieres but I saved her hundreds and hundreds of dollars on flowers.
Miss C's Cottage. Not sure the name. It's the latest one. There was faux fur on the edge. Oh yeah, that's a Tina. One is turquoise and called Crochet Wana Wrap Bag a Day Crochet. Yeah, that's a Rowana. Are you making that, Miss C, for yourself? Yeah, that's very nice. I was a child. I was 27 when I had him. Yeah, I was 28 when I had my daughter. We're not children, we're grown ups. But now our children are children, and they're that age. Isn't that strange how that works?
Yep.
Very nice. How long did it take you to finish? Who was making the Tina? Is that you making the Rwana? It's on my to-do list, along with about 5 or 6 shawls from Bod too. I know. I have to make my mom a new shawl, one for the fall. I made her one, but it disappeared. The next one I have to make, I have to put her name on a little better.
I can't make anything else till I finish what I started.
Mary, your egg pie looks so amazing.
It is. I uploaded that. I'm going to upload some recipes to my channel.
That'd be cool.
But one thing I liked about the solo wood flowers for my daughter was that she still has her bouquet. So she gets to enjoy it forever.
Yeah, for sure.
But that is a family favorite recipe that we use in our house. You make it the night before, you throw it together, you throw it in the refrigerator, you pull it out.
Yeah.
And leave it out for like 20 minutes so you're not putting a cold Pyrex pan in the oven. And you put it in the oven and then you have breakfast.
Very nice.
And it's a really nice recipe. So I thought I'll put some recipes up for people that are just really simple.
I was thinking of doing that myself. But I got so much going on already. I like to cook. I cook a lot. I cook every day. I cook for myself. There's just me here. I gotta eat. I gotta cook.
Well, my daughter does a lot. She has some channels, and they're under my description, but over on my channel. But she loves to do cosplay and editing stuff. So she's taught me InShot and all this technological stuff and so forth. I've kind of learned. And she'll come on my channel and we'll chit chat, which is really nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
My daughter won't come on the camera. She likes to hide out hang out with the crew on the chat side.
My daughter doesn't mind. Now my son-in-law, when he's gonna take a picture, he doesn't like the camera, but she loves it.
Yeah.
She loves to get dressed up in different cosplays and act, and she's always been that way.
Let me see what's happening here. Allie is making 2 hats, a unicorn and an Afghan on your hooks right now. We just finished a unicorn in my members live. We're doing amigurumi, and on Saturday we just started a baby dinosaur. I did a whole dinosaur last night. I had this blanket someone donated. It was like this big. I thought, what am I going to do with that blanket? That's not big enough. I said, it's got to be 36 by 48 or 40 by 60. Anyway, someone gave me a blanket that was this big. So I took it all apart and I made it into a dinosaur. So it's a camouflage dinosaur. Some kid will love that thing.
Those that can make amigurumis out there, God love you, because I can't do it for nothing.
I can make them. It's the sewing part I have a hard time with.
You know, it was interesting when I got this thing behind me. It's like a photo divider. I didn't think that you could take crochet, and all this is right back here is just a simple C2C, and put it in a frame and have it look good.
Oh yeah. Eh? Oh, that's small though. That's really small.
It's just a C2C swatch.
Yeah, but it's
corner to corner, and it's just put in a frame.
Yeah, it's too tiny for me. Even doing the little amigurumi, it's like a number 3 hook. Oh my god, it's so small.
I use like a regular 5 or 6 hook on that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you're looking for a really inexpensive way to make wall art, do we realize how yarn, beautiful yarn can, and all those multicolored ones?
Yeah.
Just do a simple stitch. You could even do a moss stitch.
Have you checked out my shorts lately? You'll have to check out my shorts lately. It seems my walls are full of art.
But you could do something simple like that and just use your scrap yarn and put it in a frame and put it on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. What we have in the art community is called artist trading cards. If you look right here, those are some of them. You can't see them very well, but those right there.
I love watching you make your cards.
Yeah, the little cards, about 2.5. Not the greeting cards. These are artist trading cards. They're 2.5 by 3.5. And you just put some art on there, and then we swap them. So, some you give me one, I give you one. And I've been collecting them for 10 years. So they're all over my space. My living space is half living space now and half art and crochet space. Because I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I live in a big 1-bedroom apartment. But I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. So There's a lot of creativity going on in my house. Yeah, that's what you want to do. That's very good. You figured it out. There we go. Mary's got her channel there.
Yeah.
And
well, I'm putting my phone on so that you can have some of the watch hours. So I'm watching you so you can have some of this blessed watch hours that we all use.
Yeah.
That we all
How many
love.
watch hours do you need?
I have like close to 800. Yeah. I have 800 and I need, I think, 2,200
for 3,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes time. It took me a while. Took me a while. I had a whole crew working on it for me. I was very fortunate. But yeah, wow.
There's if anybody's doing a channel, and Tuber Chat, if anybody's familiar with that, is a great resource for anybody doing or working on a channel, because what we do with each other is we make the connections with other channels and we swap playlist. So I've watched playlists for people, they're watching playlists for me. So that's a real great way to, if you're starting a channel or working on a channel, to be able to go into Tuber Chat.
Yeah, that's what I do. I have people that I run on the regular. And,
that's how I found Pamsky, is by Tuber Chat.
Yeah. Tuber Chat. Yeah. I heard of them. Yeah, I heard of them.
Yeah. He has a great channel.
Yeah. Yeah. You got your link, Barbara? There we go. Barbara. If you could go over and subscribe to Barbara. She is trying to get 500 subscribers so she can have her community tab so she can show us all what she's making. If in the meantime, if you guys would like to show me what you're making, I would love to have you join my Facebook group.
I didn't think you had to have 500 for the community tab.
Yeah, you do now. They keep changing everything all the time.
Because it was 50 when I got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I had it automatically when I came back. I don't know. But they made me get the 5,000, the 5,000, the 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000, I guess, at watch hours they made me get. Even though I had like some 500 videos on my channel. I'd been on the YouTube for 3 or 4 years when I went away. See, they don't care. All they care about is watch hours because it's advertising. That's how they make their money. So that's what they're looking for. Sarah Bear 15. That's my daughter right there. Hello, Mom. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
How are
I know
you?
a lot of people in the chat, and that's really neat. When you kind of go into some of these, into the crochet community, and you're like, I know that person, and I know that person, and some of these people are subscribed to me, and I'm just so thankful for all the support. You guys are just awesome.
I agree. 500 subscribers. I have 102 subs and only a few videos. I have a community tab. That's weird, eh? 500 subscribers. I like I said, Allie, I don't know. They change it all the time. It seems like some people have to do this and other people's don't, and I don't understand it. Like I said, they change the rules all the time. I don't know.
I know for me, when I had to go live on my computer, and then I had 100, I had 50, which they said was where you go live through the YouTube app on your phone.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I had 50. And it took them like a month or 6 weeks to be able to get it to the point where it was like, oh, finally caught up with me.
Wow, eh?
So like, I've had it. It's there. I've had it.
Yeah, that's crazy. You feel like the smallest channel out there, T? Did I add you to my list to do shout outs this week? I think I talked to you about that. Did I, T? Let me look here. Let me look at my shout out list. We got a bunch of people in here that sounds like they need some shout outs. Oh, it's Kim, my other's keeper. She's on my shout out list.
And
Bountiful Crochet. Bountiful Crochet Creations. Would you like that, T? Me to shout you out? I'm gonna write your name down here too, T. Every Tuesday I do a show and share video and I do shout outs on there. Who else would like, where do you post these YouTube rules? That's the thing, Tina, they don't post them. Or they're hidden in the basement of the YouTube information section, which seems to also always move. Yeah. And where it is half the time, I can't find it because certainly, my brain won't work that good. Anybody else?
And T, I know you're on my channel, so if you want to email me a little short describing your channel, I will send you mine and I can do a short exchange.
Sure, that'd be great.
No problem. We're here to help each other. We're going to grow together.
For sure. Does anybody else want to be on the shout out list for the week? Pam, your channel's going good now, eh? That's good. I'm so happy to see that.
Me too.
Yeah, it's good. Fiber Floozy Crafts, Jill. Check out Jill's lives on Friday night at 8:30 if you're into true crime. Jill's got a crochet and true crime Friday night. That's where I'm hanging out these days. I love it. All right. Pam Ski wants a shout out. Pam Ski's Crafty Heart. There we go. Do you know Mama Wench? Does she need a shout out? I didn't know Mama Wench. Not well, but I know her. She's been here. You trying to get your community? Okay, Veronica. Anybody else? There was zero monetization until 4,000 watch hours. When I started, you could get monetized when you had 1,000 subscribers. When I came back, no, you got to get 4,000 watch hours.
Oh, and now God. They've changed it so it's the 3,000.
Yeah, and then the 4,000.
You get your super chats and you get the memberships, and then at 1,000 you get monetized.
Yeah, none of that was existing in the past. Hi, Nifty. How are you? Hi, Missy. I'm going to shout out your channel just because you make a lot of sun bunnies. So I'm going to shout you out just because I want to.
And I do my Saturday. I've been trying to do it. I don't always do it at night. I try to change it up so that different people could get on. But I put a StreamYard link on and I just say, hi, Nifty. And I just say, come on. So if you're a content creator and you want to come on and share your channel and get to know people, I open my house and say, come on in.
Yep. That's it.
Yep.
Amazing. Good job. Okay. What else is happening over here? So you like to use your channel. Everybody has the reason why they have their channel, Some people it's to connect with other people. Some people they have a specific interest in mind. Some people, like for myself, my channel didn't start out this way, but it is this way now. The primary purpose of my channel is to create things and donate it to the Children's Hospital. That's the primary purpose of my channel now. Well, and to help new people coming into the YouTube streets.
Well, having my daughter be autistic really made it difficult because I found myself in a position where we didn't have the YouTube thing back then like we do now. And I spent a lot of my time raising her and just not having those friends that understood and connection points. And one of the things that I made a point on my channel is saying, I don't want a mom who's maybe trying to raise a special needs child to ever sit on that couch by themselves again. Because I know what that's like. And then my dad had dementia, and that was another lonely time in my life
Mm-hmm.
where I didn't have a lot of friends and connection. And where my life kind of turned was when I found the lifeboat. And then in December, there were people that I had, made friends with and made connection points. And I had a difficult time in December. And they just came out. And it was just like, they were there for me during a very difficult time in my life. My aunt had been diagnosed with stage 4 liver and lung cancer. And during Christmas. And so they were just there. They were somebody that I could call and talk to. And it changed.
Awesome.
I had friends. And then I started to get into YouTube, realizing, wait a minute, there's something here.
Yeah, there is. It's a good community. It's a great community. I'm fortunate. I have a good community here at home, like in the real world,
Yeah.
and I have a nice community online. I'm very fortunate that way. So I'm blessed.
Well, I have my husband, is there, and my mom and my daughter, and I don't really, what Lifeboat says is you really should be having have your five people that you can go to when you need them. And I don't consider my mom and who lives with us and my husband and my daughter, they're just automatically there. But having those friends that can sometimes look at your situation and do it without the fuzzy glasses on, can look at from a clear situation. And I had, those old tapes, we have them all running in our heads. I would have the tape going, nobody wants to be my friend. I don't have that tape running through my head anymore, because there's a lot of people that are, and there's some really special ones that have just almost become like sisters. It's just amazing to me. And they've just been such a tremendous help. And when you're dealing with fibromyalgia, there's days you don't have the energy to go out.
Yeah. True.
Tomorrow I'm going to be beat because I was running all day today. And I can't run, but I was just busy all day. And so, when you're maybe having a chronic illness, or you're dealing with caregiving or taking care of a child with special needs, having somewhere that you can go and connect. And not only that, realizing that you have people that you go into, like your channel and my channel and other crochet. We know these people.
Mm-hmm.
When we go to a party, what are we doing? We're searching out for the people we know.
Yeah.
Where's her friends? And we find them, and we're there. And they're not strangers to us. And they're just to help.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank
what
you.
It's all about, for sure.
I never thought I would be on the YouTube. I thought, I'm not going to be on there. Well, we love you too, Miss Sissy.
Yes, we do. We love you. We love each and every one of you.
I'm going to try a Sunbunny.
Amazing.
When I get done with these other projects, I may try it.
Some bunnies.
But that's in that round too, and I just don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy making blankets.
Yeah, I like both. Definitely enjoy both. What I want is to be able to give every blanket I have a stuffy with it. So that's what I'm doing. I never made them before this. I just made them because I wanted. That was one of the things that could be donated, was stuffed animals. So that was.
But I've done.
Why I learned how to make them.
Pardon? Do you have a tutorial on your channel with the stuffies, or no?
No. Go to Miss C's Cottage has them.
Okay.
She's got the videos, all the videos. I think some bunnies are broken down into 5 different videos.
I'm gonna have to watch when I get done with the projects at hand.
Yeah. No, that's Mrs. C's realm. Miss C is the one who teaches how to do the sun bunnies.
Yes, she does them beautiful
not
too.
Shannon, Miss C's. That's Miss C's channel. I learned them from her. Now I'm breaking out into dinosaurs and unicorns. Because, every kid likes a different stuffy. You gotta have some variation to go with the variation in the blankies. I made some Senators blankets. That's our hockey team. Because, here in Canada, the kids play hockey. And they love their Senators. So I made some Senators blankets, which are like basically red, white, and black. So those are fun too.
I'm thinking of those not necessarily the stuffies, but the ones with the blanket with the like the doll head on it.
Yeah.
And I've tried to make one of those.
I got a book that's really good for that. What's it called? Just a minute. I'm trying to see where it is. I'm going to show you it. If I can figure out right now. I'm trying to thread a needle. Hold on a sec. I'll get it for you.
But it's a joy to be here with you all. For sure, I can say that. Some of you I've seen on my channel, and I appreciate it. Hi, Misha.
Awakened by looking glass.
Yes.
Awakened by the looking glass reflection.
She's a dear friend of mine.
Aw, well, welcome. This is the book I got recently, and I got it for that very reason, because it has this guy here,
Yeah.
And all they have, like, every one, they have like the monkey and the monkey like this, and then they have all the different kinds, and they all have blankets with
Hi,
them.
Ellen.
Okay? So it's all make the stuffy with blankets. So that's why I got that one, and this book is fantastic.
Oh, I'll have to look for that one.
If you're looking to make fun stuffies, I would highly recommend that. But if you're looking to make somebody's, head to Miss C.
Oh, I know exactly who to go for that one.
Yeah, for sure. Hot damn, Elaine's crafting. Welcome, Elaine. Welcome. So glad to have you here. And Bountiful Creations, T. I know T.
Yep.
And Tina. I have another book I don't have yet. This one's a good one, Mr. Yarn Doll. Like I said, the reason I got this one is because it has make the head attached. Because a lot of people make these, and what they do is they put an elastic band, and they'll buy the top part, and then they'll just add the blanket to it over top with an elastic band on it. But when you're sending stuff to the children's hospital, you can't use anything that has an elastic band on it. So I wanted one where I could crochet the top and then crochet the blanket, for the little kids, like the 3 and 4 year olds that are getting these.
I'm adding the mint green to the top of.
Very nice.
Yeah. This time I'm not going to forget.
Are you making? Sorry.
I'm not going to forget the D, E, and F.
Are you making the baubles right now?
Well, yeah. Because the first row on the new one, the new row, you have to do the border.
Yeah. Very nice. So is that like 5?
I do 4.
4. Okay, yeah. Welcome, Mara. Welcome, Jerry. Jerry, I was asking you earlier, I don't think you saw me, but in somebody's live, is it Jerry or is it Jerri? I don't want to keep misspelling your name. Yeah, welcome everybody.
So when I put it through, I'm having all of those on my hook. So there's 5.
Yeah.
And then I'm pulling it through.
Yeah, that's bobble.
Because the popcorn stitch,
way easier than a popcorn stitch. For sure.
The minute I saw you had to take it out 3,000 times, we were done.
Yeah. I did that. I did that for the Bag a Day shawl, but only for her. Only for Bag a Day. Crystal taught me everything I know. Oh. If it weren't for Crystal, my mother would not have blankets and lap blankets and wheelchair blankets and shawls, and the kids would not have blankets. Yeah.
Well, the bobble stitch and the popcorn stitch are so similar. They really are.
Yeah.
That you can get away with doing
either or, for sure.
Either or pretty easily. Yeah. And I just thought, I am not spending my time going and picking up this and trying to find it. And I think Crystal says she actually prefers the bobble over the popcorn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I was just following her crochet along, her shawl crochet along. That's the last time I did a popcorn stitch. It's a Y, is Jerry? Is it with a Y?
Well, it's a lady in our church whose granddaughter's having a baby, and it's not due till August. So I thought I had plenty of time to do this blanket. Mm-hmm. They told us a couple weeks ago, oh, the baby shower is going to be May 18th. And I'm like, okay. So everything I was doing had to stop, and this had to be the focus.
Okay. My daughter had a couple of friends have babies a little while ago. I made one a blanket, and I made the other one a little hat. So that was fun. They're a year old now. Hey, Sarah, are you still around, Sarah, or you disappeared? Just stopped in for a brief second.
Yeah, I just refuse to go out and buy a baby gift when I can make it relatively easy.
Oh, well, they much prefer to have something made anyways. They must prefer that.
And her grandmother is a dear friend of mine in our church.
Yeah.
And so she used to be a teacher. And she loves green and pink. So this is kind of a nod to, this will be her first great grandchild. So very it's kind of like a little nod.
Nice.
And I've got booties and scratch mittens already made that I'll give to it with it too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my daughter's friend was someone that she's grown up with. So I've known her since she was a teenager. So it was really nice to make her a baby blanket. And she cried. She cried when she got it. Oh, you are here. I was just talking about the babies in your life, about all your nephews. Crystal's last shawl is beautiful. Yeah, I'm in the process of doing it, and then I'm gonna donate it to. One of my members is going to win it. Hi, Jill Fountain. How are you? Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you being here. Everybody, it says remember to like, hit the thummies up, and come back and comment to enter the giveaway. So when I'm finished, come back and just say hi. You don't have to say anything big or fancy. Just say hi so I know who you are, and then I can add you to my list for the giveaway. Alrighty, I'm doing that just for my live, my Monday live. It's too busy with the guests and the people on the chat and all that for me to stop and write everybody's name down. And we're getting too busy now too, which is nice. So
which is a good thing.
Nice. Yeah, I appreciate that.
But I really encourage people, if they're dealing with fibromyalgia or chronic illness, to find something. And that's another real big focus on my channel. Is first of all, connection can be in your toolbox as a way of dealing with it. Because we always feel better when we're talking and when we're connecting with people. It helps. Mm-hmm. But when you're dealing with pain, then if you can't pick up a crochet hook, there's diamond painting. There's what you do on your channel with beautiful cards. Mm-hmm. There's crossword puzzles. There's so many things you can do to have it in your toolbox to reach for when you're dealing with pain.
Yep.
Because sitting there going, thinking about it does not help.
No, you have to be outside focus. You really need. If you're dealing with extreme amounts of pain, you have to be outside focused because
Exactly.
otherwise you're just going to be miserable. I don't. I just live my life. I mean, as best I can with what I've given. Um, to help others is really the purpose of my channel. Is about, it's the bottom line. It's about spreading love, and that's the bottom line. Whether it's giving to the children's hospital or it's having you guys here in my channel. Some of my members that have been with me, for people that have been with me for a long time, know that that truly is my purpose in life, and my purpose of my channel is to spread love and to make people feel better having been around me than worse off.
Well, you can see that when I came into your channel, you could tell that.
Yeah.
It was very welcoming. I can say that. It was
Yeah.
like you're automatically just welcomed right in.
Yep. Come on in.
It shows.
Grab a seat. I don't have any coffee this week. The coffee maker broke, but I got some tea.
Well, that would not do well in my house.
I know. I just got it for Christmas from my daughter, and it was pink and everything because my kitchen's all pink. So now I gotta buy myself a new pink coffee maker. This one I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the bonus $5 if it breaks thing on the Amazon.
It always does well. I've got probably about, let's see, I just got the delivery of our coffee in, and there's probably about 25 pounds of coffee. I have it on my channel. It's a link that people can click on.
Yeah.
But it's from Coffee AM, and I get 5-pound bags of coffee.
Wow.
And it lasts us for like 3 or 4, like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
At a time. Because my husband and I like flavored coffee.
Okay.
And every flavor we have tried tastes so artificial.
I just drink Timmy's. I'm Canadian. We just drink Timmy's over here. That's all we drink. We drink Tim Hortons, and that's what I drink.
So we like the flavor. We like the vanilla and the caramel, and so
Oh yeah.
It's the only place I have found that the coffee actually tastes like vanilla, and it doesn't taste like they just dumped an artificial sweetener in it or something.
It's important to find your coffee that you like. That's for sure. That's a goal in life.
Except
Jen,
this morning. No? I usually start off with a glass, like 2 cups full. It didn't help for nothing this morning.
Oh my goodness. I was at my daughter's today, so I took my little Tim Hortons K-cup with me. I went over to her house and made my coffee because she has a different kind of coffee than I have. I don't know why, but because she gets her big thing from Kirkland there, from the big store there. I forget what you call it. You live in Toronto, Nifty. You drink Tim Hortons too. Well, welcome. Sharon loves purple. There's another Toronto person. Welcome, Sharon. Good to have you. I'm in Ottawa. And Tina LaRue right there underneath, she's in Ottawa too. So we got a Nifty in Toronto, Sharon in Toronto, Tina in Ottawa, and me in Ottawa. Look at that. We're taking over the internet.
And Mary in Ohio.
Mary in Ohio. I used to, before my channel was a little bigger, it was a little smaller, and I had the same people coming in all the time. I had to know where everybody came from. I'm like, where are you from? It's like part of my brain injury was like I had to place people in my mind in a place in order to recognize them. It was really weird. I don't do that anymore, but yeah, I used to do that all the time. Where are you from? Then I realized it's probably not the best idea to be asking women on the internet where they're from. Might not be very comfortable for them, Shannon.
I was on the live this morning as we were going to my daughter's house.
Yeah.
Or my daughter's work. And I was about ready to get off of it. All of a sudden, my mom's like, "There's a horse and buggy up the thing." I thought, "Oh, I'll stay on so people can see the horse and buggy," because we're probably about an hour from the Amish country, which has
Okay.
the most wonderful food and
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful. I mean, just gorgeous
We have
shops and stuff.
yeah, we have Amish in southern Ontario here, but it's a good mm, 8 hours from here, I would say. Hi, Don Yarn Doll. How are you doing, girlfriend?
Take care, Misha.
And Jen is here. Take care, Misha. Thank you for coming in. Welcome anytime. For anybody that's new, I go live Monday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern, every Monday. I'm gonna see. I may have to push it back a half an hour or so. Um, if I find out, about what time the previous person is streaming, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Um, uh, I always have someone coming on with me on Monday nights now. I like to bring someone on and talk about their channel and what their channel's all about, and get people introduced to new people coming on the YouTube streets, or friends of mine, people that have helped me along. I want to help them along, that sort of stuff. And so that's what I do on Monday evenings. On Tuesday, I do a show and share, which is where I gather all the things I've been working on all week, and I show you what I'm making, and whether I'm in the process of making them or they've already been made. And that's when I do my shout outs, is Tuesday. I do a little meditation reading, and I pull a positivity card. So that's a fun event for Tuesday. Wednesday, I've got a new series started now. It's called "What Stitch Am I Stitching?" And I show you a blanket, and I sit down and I crochet for 10 or 15 minutes, have a little chit chat with you, and I get you to try and tell me what blanket stitch that I'm using. So far this week, nobody's been able to figure it out. I didn't think it would be so hard, but apparently it is.
I'm gonna have to
And
go
then
look and
on
see if I can figure it out.
Friday, I go live at 3 p.m. Friday, and it's mixed media art that we do. Sometimes I make cards, sometimes I do art journaling, sometimes I make ATCs or do backgrounds. And Saturday at 2 p.m. is my members live, where we're doing a crochet along, making amigurumi. So that's my schedule for the week. If anybody's new and they want to find out what's happening over here at the Art Junkie studio,
You're a
and
busy girl.
I am, and then I have my life in the real world too. Thursday is my Mother's Day. Thursday is my daughter's day. Sunday is my Mother's Day, and Tuesday I have all my friends. So yeah, very busy life and schedule. I'm very happy.
Well, that's the important part.
The new chair is fabulous, Jerry. It's just it's so good. It's so good. I'm in love with my new chair.
It
My
fits you
daughter,
very well.
yeah, it fits perfect. I still have space for my big butt. I actually have space on either side. It's fantastic. My daughter bought a couch, and I was over at her house today checking out her new couch, and she's really excited about her new couch too. And she's a chronic pain warrior as well. My
So
daughter.
I say I'm a fibromyalgia warrior and survivor
Yeah,
because I just keep going.
yeah, that's it. Exactly. It is comfortable, Jerry. Jerry, is it with an I or Y? Can you please help me solve my problem? Is it Jerry or Jerri? Please tell me. Oh, look at Missy spreading the love. Sounds like fun, Art Junkie Crochet. Thank you. I used to do a lot of tons of A and C, but lately I have been exploring the digital arts. I'm learning so much. That's the best thing about it. You can go whichever way you want in terms of creativity. Alrighty. Aw, Tammy, I love you too. I do. I do. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Thank you for the puppy alarm, Miss Gerndal. The puppies have to go out for their nightly pee. It's getting to be that time of night, eh, when they have to go.
My grandfather had multiple sclerosis.
Yeah.
And so I just look at myself and I think some days it's hard to get up. And I think of him because he was in a wheelchair. And I thought, if he could get up with an 8 of the lift, so can I. Come on, Mary, you can do
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
he was Greek. So I have a lot of Greek,
Uh,
um,
uh,
Scottish and Greek.
my grandmother had rheumatoid arthritis, and she was blind and she was deaf, and she died in her own bed. And every day she would get up and she would go downstairs to the basement of our apartment building and swim every day. And she would come upstairs, and she used to do the the I have aphasia, so sometimes it's hard for me to know the proper words for things. It's a metal thing that you hang your clothes on. Clothes
Okay.
hanger. Clothes hanger. My grandmother used to put um she she would sort of like crochet, but it was material, and she'd wrap it around the clothes hangers, and she used to do that all the time to keep her hands busy. And she
Amazing.
told me, she said, you have to keep your hands busy, because I've had chronic pain since I was a child. Same as my daughter. My daughter has had, because we have psoriatic arthritis
Oh.
as well as fibromyalgia. But yeah, so
Well, my grandfather was when I was growing up and I was trying to say grandpa, and I could not utter grandpa out of my mouth for nothing. So the Greek word for grandpa is papu, and which means grandfather.
yeah,
Now, papu li is little grandfather, but he's papu. Well, my grandmother was Scottish, and in order to be able to, the Greek word for grandmother in Greek is yaya. And my
yeah,
grandma said, in my case, it will come out yo yo. So I'm just going to be Nana. So she was Nana and he was Papu. So I used to walk into his house or their house and say, Tikanis or Papu Tikanis, how are you? Well, or hello, Papu Tikanis. Well, Tikanis is how are you? And when I was very little, my grandfather used to sit there and say to me, she's nothing but a skolikakimo. Well, skolikakimo in Greek means little wiggle worm. So it's actually a very endearing word to say you're a little skolikakimo. But we're going to have the Greek festival here in our city, and I go every year. It's like the food is like, if you want comfort food for me, put me in front of the Greek comfort food, and it's a very welcoming culture.
yeah,
Um, but I can say he was fluent in Greek because his father would speak Greek to him, and he would then ask to speak Greek. He would speak Greek to his father, and his father would speak English to him, to their children, so that his father would learn English and he would keep up his Greek.
mm,
So he was fluent, and I wish he would only have taught me Greek. So I know a little bit. Like I can say baklava and the moussaka and the pasticcio. A lot of the food I can say relatively easy. But it was a wonderful upbringing to have all that wonderful, just that cultural, because his brothers and sisters would come down and they all be talking Greek
mm-hmm.
and English, and the food and the culture. It was wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. We have a lot of Greek culture here in Ottawa. My daughter's calls my mother Nana. She's the only one that calls her Nana. Everybody else calls her Grandma, but I don't know. She called her Nana.
And
My
Don,
mother is 95 years old.
wow.
Yeah, she lives in a long term care home now. But she lived on her own until she was 90. Oh, it's COVID when she went in the hospital. It was 2020, so 4 years ago. She was 91. She's still living at home.
Well, Don knows. Opa.
Yep.
We'll be saying a lot of that come
Yep.
Friday and Saturday.
Yep. Pam says she's from German descent. Miss C, that's adorable. We called grandfather big man of great height and best God fearing man I know. There you are. You guys reminiscing on the way things used to be. That's funny.
And
yeah, it's good, Missy. I'm glad you're keeping busy, keeping your hands busy and stuff like that. That's part of the reason why I crochet too. I mean, my hands are full of arthritis, but my grandmother told me, you got arthritis, you keep your hands busy, otherwise you're gonna end up in problems.
I cannot pronounce it, but every year they will make these. They're almost like they're not filled with anything, but they're like donuts.
Yeah.
And they make this wonderful honey glaze.
Mm-hmm.
And they make them right there, and they fry them up, and they put. Oh my goodness!
I get those every couple months. I'll buy some of those. There's a place here in town that makes them.
Oh, they're so.
And yeah, I'll get 10 of those every couple months just as a treat. I love them. They're so light and airy. They're delicious.
So good.
They offer a whole bunch of different things you can use to dip them in. I usually get some like a raspberry sauce, and then I get like some cream, like real cream, Bavarian cream. Ugh, so good.
Well, these aren't dipped in anything except they're already pre-done in this honey glazed.
Yeah.
So they're already this special kind of glazed, honey glaze that goes over all of them, and they are just absolutely delicious. My husband, when he was 6 years old, spent a year in Germany when his mother was serving over there.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that was a very interesting time in his life to have to go to, to school and, live in Germany for a year.
Wow. Yeah. Yes, Don Yarndal, my great grandma and grandpa were full-blooded Germans, came here from Germany. Oh, there you go. I learned something new about you, Tam.
Well, my mother was born in Scotland. My grandfather served in the war, and that's where I met my grandmother over in Scotland.
Okay.
And at a dance, and then they got married. And my mother was born over in Scotland and came over here when she was 4 months old. And where we're living now was where she was raised. And she thought, I'll never go back to Ohio. Never say never. But when my daughter was dating this young man she's married to now, he lives up in this neck of the woods. And so when we were living in Cincinnati, it was like, she's my only one. So it was like, wherever she's going, Mama's coming not too far behind.
Yeah. Sarah and I are very, very close.
Yes.
Like, she has to call me when she goes to bed. Well, she calls me more than just that, but she definitely calls me before she goes to bed every night. It's just
that's what my daughter and I are. She's been raised in a close family, and if she had moved up here and not had us, she would have had nobody but the church and his side of the family, which would have been fine. But she asked, she goes, will you move up there with me? So we see her every Sunday at church, and like today she had an appointment she needed help with that we totally missed because we got every which way but loose. I thought, I didn't even realize Ohio had a turnpike. Like, Mom was like, where are we? And I said, I think we're in Akron. It was crazy. So the fact that my microphone and my camera wasn't going to work today was part of the course. Oh, it's been one of those goofy days.
We got it figured out.
Yeah, we did. I just made an entrance.
It was all good.
Yeah.
Vignettes. Yeah, they're good.
No, it's not baguettes. Baguettes are the French part. These are literally like donuts. The only way I can describe them is they're donuts, and they're an unusual way of saying the name, and I can't think of how to say it.
And they're soaked in the honey.
They're fried up.
Yeah.
And then they're just rolled in this honey glaze.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even want to learn how to make them because I'm going to be in trouble. I do make something which is called lalagias. Mm-hmm. And lalagias is like a Greek pretzel. And it is delicious. You forget the pretzels that you get from the store. These are so good. It's just flour and salt and yeast, but they are so good. And they are cooked up, and they are just, it's like fried bread, but oh my goodness. They are delicious.
Jen Reeves says she's 5 minutes from the turnpike in northwestern Ohio.
Well, that's probably right where we were today. Because it was like, my mom was like, I don't have any money on me. Do they take a card? I was like, I have no idea. It was I-80 or something, but my daughter accidentally gave us that place has one in Medina, but they also have one in near Akron, and she got the addresses wrong. And so we were all over the map today.
Wow. Tina, they have maple Oreo cookies now? Is that a new thing? That's a new Canadian thing? Sounds pretty Canadian. Maple Oreos. You guys have Oreos, right?
Yes. I haven't seen the maple yet.
No, that sounds very Canadian. You think they'd come out with that in the fall, though? Because in the fall we have like our, we have, actually it's the spring. What am I saying? Of course it's the spring. In the spring we have our maple trees. They do maple syrup. The trees run the maple syrup in the spring, so that would make sense why the maple cookies are coming out now.
Those maple cookies are so
good.
Hubby
just picked them up, my first one, and it was yummy. Oh, hi Rachel. How are you doing? Rachel Todd is one of my friends.
Hi, like Rachel.
In the real world. I see her tomorrow probably. We're just hanging out with my friend Mary here, finding out about Mary's channel and what Mary's up to with her life. Hi Sherry, how are you doing, honey? Make sure you come back after the live is finished and leave your name so I know you've all been here, and then I can add your name to the list for the giveaway at the end of the month. That's what I do. I do a giveaway once a month, and I just put everybody's a name with a number every time you make a connection with the channel in any way, whether you leave your comment on a video, you get a number. If you come into a live, you get a number. So because this is a busy live in the evening, I'll get you guys to come back afterwards and leave a number so that I can add your name to the list.
And I'm doing a giveaway on my channel May 18th through June 18th because my birthday is June 18th. So we're going to have a party.
Fun.
So there will be yarn in it. We're actually going to I'm going to take my viewers and my subscribers to Hobby Lobby, and we're going to choose the yarn. And then there's a place here called Grandpa's Cheese Barn. So we're going to go look at that and choose some things to put in it from Grandpa's Cheese Barn.
Mishi just went there and bought me some yarn. I said I couldn't find my favorite cotton anymore, and so she went to Hobby Lobby and bought me some cotton. I'm waiting on that in the mail too. Sweet little thing that she is.
Well, Michael's is about an hour from me.
Okay.
And Joann's here has a very small selection. So the only other place that I can go to is Hobby Lobby, and I really love their cotton yarn.
Yeah, I do too. I love their cotton. I love cotton. I love this cotton.
When
We
I
don't
go,
have Hobby Lobby or Joann's here in Canada. We only have Michael's, and we have what else do we have? We have Mary Maxim. About it.
I'm gonna eventually try to start ordering cotton through Ice because I want to see what their cotton is.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a review on my channel because I ordered Ice Favorite, Ice Super Saver, and Ice or Super Saver 100.
Mm-hmm.
And Saver 100, Saver, and Favorite. I liked the Favorite the best out of any one of them.
Mm-hmm.
The Saver
Are
reminds
they all
me.
color? Are they all
They're
cotton?
all acrylic.
Oh, they're all acrylic.
But the Saver reminds me more of a Red Heart, and I do not like Red Heart. I find Red Heart too rough. It's not as rough, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah, I don't really.
The Saver 100, the one that I ordered was described as pink. It was not pink. It was lavender.
Oh my goodness.
This was supposed to be pink. This
That's
was
not
the
pink.
Saver 100.
Yeah, that's lavender.
This was lavender. So that was my one problem with that one. This was a beautiful one. This was the Saver.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And then this was the Favorite. Okay. And I liked the Favorite the best out of any one of them. I did not like. I was just really discouraged over I was discouraged over this one because this was supposed to be pink.
Yeah, no.
And it wasn't pink. Not at all. I mean, it was clearly described lavender. As pink. And I was like, okay, if you all think that's pink, then I'd like to know what you think is pink. So, but I do want to order some more of their cotton and more of their acrylic to review it, but that's down the road.
Okay. I'd like to see that for sure. I'm going to check that out. Hit send. Pause the video because it's playing on the phone and on the TV. Hey, Rachel. Oh, they're funny.
If people realize when they order from Ice, the way you have to look at it is, I know that people go, the shipping is tremendously expensive, and it is. But you have to take, if you ordered, like, they come in like 4 packs, because I'm working on a blanket that's mainly Favorite yarn. And if you figure out that you ordered, 4-pack and they had 4 in them and you ordered 5 of those ones in there, that's 20 skeins of yarn. So you take what your cost of your yarn is and you take what your cost of your shipping is and you put them together and then you divide them by 20. And you'll find out normally that it's about the same as going into your local store. And if you want to talk about yarn, they've got everything under the sun when it comes to yarn.
Yeah,
there's
that's what
so many choices.
They got everything. Yeah, I wish I could get to your place more often, Miss C, for sure. Sunday's Mom's Day. Yeah, Sunday is Mom's Day. And she's 95 years old. Those days are precious.
My grandmother was
precious.
Grandmother was 95, and my husband's grandmother is celebrating her 95th birthday this Sunday. Or not this Sunday, in June.
Yeah.
If they can be here, absolutely.
Yes, I will. I watched the replay. For sure. Oops, I'm all in capital now.
I told my husband's grandmother, I said, if you're around long enough for Christina to have children, which is my daughter, you will be around to actually meet your first great grandchild. She has 6 children of her own. Then she has 30 some odd grandchildren and like 35, 36 great grandchildren.
My mom has 5 children, 5 girls. There's 8 grandchildren, and I don't know how many great grandchildren. 10, 12, something like that. I can't keep up.
Well, they're such a blessing to us if they're here.
Yeah.
Then it's a tremendous blessing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. My mother is so sweet. She's got dementia, but she's like a little 5-year-old girl. She's so adorable. Missy, I'm making my mom a sun bunny because I was showing her pictures of the things I was making for the children's hospital. And I said, Mom, would you like one of these stuffed bunnies? And her face got all big and excited. And she said, Oh, yes, I would love one.
Oh, that's
And then
awesome.
I said, You like it in blue, right? She said, Yes, please. Blue.
Is blue her favorite color?
Color. Yeah. I make everything for her blue.
My favorite color is purple. That's my favorite color.
Mine's pink.
I'm a
Just
purple
stay
girl.
tuned, Miss C, for my mom's sun bunny in blue. Yeah, she's so adorable. So sweet. Anyways, it's getting kind of late in the nighttime. So I'm going to do my love yas and leave yas to everybody. First person I want to say love you and leave you to is Mary. Thank you so much for
You're
coming.
welcome. This was a joy.
Yeah, it's fun. I like my Monday evenings and getting to know more people in the community and introducing the new people to the community that you might not know on my channel, and now they can go and visit you on your channel. So that's fun.
I'd love to have you on my channel one day.
I would love to.
When you're free.
Yeah, I would love to.
That would be a joy.
Thank you for being here, Sherry. Always
Thank
a
you,
pleasure.
everybody, for welcoming me.
Yeah. Thank you, Dawn, for being here. Dawn Yarndall. Thank
She's
you, Dawn.
amazing.
Fiber Arts. Thank you for being here as well. Thank you to my neighbor, Tina. Thank you to my love, Tammy. Thank you to my grandma, Mama, Miss C. My heart is swelling with love. I know, Miss C. Isn't it amazing? So amazing. Beautiful Crochet Creations Tea. Thank you for coming. Miss Allie, I'm so glad to have you here as always. Mara, it's good to have you. I didn't realize, Mara, that you were the one who was going live after Mishi. After Mishi, I always watched my show at 10 p.m. Eastern. I watch Curse of Oak Island because I'm a diehard Curse of Oak Island fan. But now it's finished, and then I went to your channel for the first time after Mishi's, and I didn't realize it was you. I didn't put A and B together. So you'll be seeing me at your lives from now on at 10 p.m. Mara goes live 10 p.m. on Sunday night. I think she goes live some other times too, but that's the one I know of. Miss C goes live on Wednesday and Sunday morning. Pamski is going to be here, I think, next week. Let me double check here. Let me check my list. Because Lord knows I couldn't remember such a thing. Monday's visitors. Yes, Pamski's Crafty Heart is here next Monday. So that'll be a lot of fun. And the week after that is Mishi. The week after that is Mara. And then we have John Yarndall. And then we have Softball Susie. What's not to love? Good gracious, look at all those wonderful women. The men
So much
always
fun.
get all the raw hoo ha ha.
Yes.
But it's the women that keep the thing going.
Amen to that.
So I'm bringing on the women. Cindy and Jason, thank you for being here. Mr. Yarndall, Jerry, I never did find out if it's an I or a Y. Barb Jarvie, thanks for being here. I think I might have been to more people, but that's as far as my stream will take me. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to call it a night. I will see you guys tomorrow on my show and share. And my next live is on Friday at 2 p.m. if you want to check out something a little different and check out some of my art. Alrighty, guys. Take care. Thank you
Bye,
so
everybody.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.